With Football Manager 2023 around the corner, I'm going to take the opportunity to go through the things I want to see in the new game, things that I feel missing in FM22, and what I feel will improve the game, and things I just want to see in general, things that they've not done before. Going a little bit different today. It's not going to be your pointing to Prem. Check that out. But yeah, if you're excited, like, subscribe, comment below, and let's get into it. Ooh. There's no particular order to what I'm going to go through. Just pet peeves that I've got about the game. And some games that I've played in the past that weren't Football Manager had some of these features. The first one being a stadium builder.
Right.
I played a game years ago called FA Premier League Manager, and on that game, you could select parts of the stadium, increase it to whatever size I could or wanted to. You'd be affected by the surrounding area. It would show you the cost. It would show you the increase in capacity, and you could design and pick which one you wanted, and it was like you were a part of building the stadium. Now, do football managers really get involved in that sort of thing?
No.
It's one of these things where I think it would make the game a bit better, a bit more immersive. You're more important in the game, and I feel it'd be really good because when they do increase the stadium, it's just random. It'll pick some random nonsense stadium. If we look here, this is what you get. This is it.
Ugh, it's hideous.
It doesn't show you the stadium. It doesn't show you how big it is over here, small it is in this end. This is all the information we get as part of the stadium. It's very good, built in 1892, and a very good pitch condition with a bit of wear and tear in it. And the sizes, very basic. Get this added into the new game. I would like it. If you don't like it, then, let me know in the comments below. But that's something that I definitely feel would improve my gameplay experience.
What a load of absolute tosh.
Now, the next thing I'm going to go into is on the match day experience, watching the game in 3D, you will always get predictable animations, and it just takes the fun out of the game a little bit. You know when it's going to be an offside, you know when it's going to be a red card, you know when it's going to be a penalty, but it's been made even worse with VAR. It's awful. When you're in the lower leagues, it's great because it's an instant that's offside, instant that's a goal. You can celebrate. If you're watching my playthrough with Pointing to Prem or with Newcastle, you'll see that I celebrate a goal. I suppose it's kind of like what it is in real life, but I don't want it on every single goddamn goal. It should just be now and again and it not be obvious. But it got really, really tiring, really, really quick. I want them to make it a bit less predictable, and I want them to fix it. I think ultimately I just want to see less of it. I don't mind some of the decisions because it is what happens in football now, but I just want to see, maybe the referees overturning a decision as well, or sticking with a decision like they're doing now more in the Premier League. And I hope the new game reflects that. But I hate VAR, and I hate it in Football Manager as well. I hate every form of it so far.
Hate. Double hate.
Another animation I want to see a lot less of is hitting the goddamn post. I've hit the post, I don't know how many times, and I should really do a counter on one of my games. I hit it nearly every single game, and some games, against me as well, like in our Champions League final, which we won, Man City hit the post and bar plenty of times, and Real Madrid did in the semi-final. But it's just too many times. We don't hit the post as much in real life. I don't know why it's always going towards the goalposts. Sort it out, Football Manager, Sport Interactive, just get it out of the game. Just have a normal amount of posts being hit. Thank you. Or maybe pick a better team, Mark. That's not the point.
You're not wrong.
Now, if you're building a club in the lower leagues, the biggest thing you got to deal with is reputation. Now, I understand reputation is important for football teams. However, in this game, it takes far too long to get the reputation up. If you're Bournemouth and you've been promoted into the Premier League, even though a team like, I don't know, let's say West Ham or Newcastle got relegated like they have done in the past, they're a bigger team, but players would typically want to stay in the Premier League. Now, that's not all the time, but on my game, when I qualified for the Champions League, my reputation was still pathetic. Now, you can't fluke Champions League football. Top four is top four. It's what the big boys play for. And if you get that, I feel like your reputation should skyrocket. I only got decent amount of increased reputation when I won the League Cup, FA Cup, and the Champions League all in one season.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
I just feel it's lacking. I feel like it's broken. I feel like it should go up faster and better and downward in the same way. So yeah, I would like to see that fixed a little bit as well. Do it. Moving on. Another thing that bothers me a lot is takeovers. Takeovers. How many takeovers we've had with my Pontefract save? I think 3 or 4. Nothing's changed. Nothing at all.
Ooh, that's bad.
You have no interactions that change, no major injections of cash or lack of cash or interviews with the new people that come in. Nothing happens. It's kind of just there. Oh, a consortium wants to take over your club and a local business wants to take over your club. Oh, it's quashed. Oh, it's quashed. I have found once when I was in a Blythe Spartan save a billionaire takeover, which was a lot of fun.
Show me the money.
If you're going to have a takeover, Football Manager, have it make a difference. Have it change the club. I've not seen that happen yet, and that needs to happen moving forward. Now, another thing I want them to fix is the set pieces. If I'm on here, I'm showing you here at my Pontifex save. If we go to corners, for example, and I go to attacks, that's the one we always do, this is fine. But if I swap my positions, it should automatically, and I have a button here to automatically pick the best players for the best positions. Do I want my right back attacking the front post? No. Or if I have a shorter centre back, he shouldn't be attacking the front post where the ball's going in. It should just make sense. How I line my team up should not affect. If I've got Dan Burn in my team and I move him to left back, he should still be the person attacking the front post. He's 6'7", although he can't score for toffee. But that's not the point. The point is it should make sense, and unless I change it for whatever reason I'd like to, it should automatically pick the best players, because it's just a faff. Oh, I'm playing this right back. Oh, I'm swapping my centre backs out, so now I've got to fiddle about with the attack. No, if I've got Dan Burn wherever he is on the pitch, he should be the one attacking that, unless I say otherwise. And also, do something with this screen. It's been the same screen for a long, long time. This has not been the sort, this doesn't look great.
Disgusting!
Fix it up, Sports Interactive. Stop being lazy. Another pet peeve is the transfer history screen. It really, really bugs me, because what happens is you finish your season, you go get some business done early, but until the transfer window goes, I think it's the 30th of June, all those transfers appear in the same season.
What you just said makes no sense to me at all.
So the transfer window, this is the year before, and then this is in the January. But look, still in, so this is after the season's finished. June. I bought 3 players in June, and they're appearing this year when really they should appear for this season.
Why would you do that?
So what happens is the second you finish your season, it should just stop. That's it. The last kick of the ball's happened. All players that are brought in from this point is for this next season, not the current season, because they're not going to play in that season. It makes no sense. So it's just a bit of a pet peeve. I mean, it doesn't really affect the game in any way. It's just that I'd like to see my total spending without having to guesstimate. So please, 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 please fix it.
No, I don't think I will.
And lastly, Football Manager, Sports Interactive. Can you just make the game make sense? Please make it make sense. Our top goal scorer. Meet Andy Pearson. For those of you who are not familiar with our save, and you should be, go get following. Andy Pearson is Pontefract Colliery's all-time top goal scorer. Never heard of him? He's a regen. I found him as a 16-year-old. He played 181 times, scored me 72 goals, which is still, by the way, our all-time top goal scoring record. He won 6 league titles with us. He is an absolute hero. He retired at the age of 24.
Why?
We were in either League One or the Championship. He hadn't played for a while because obviously his level wasn't very good. We had him all the way down like 6 tiers below the Premier League.
Blimey, that's quite a lot, isn't it, John?
But I wanted to keep him around. I offered him a contract of £2,000 a week. £2,000 a week, roughly. There or thereabouts. It's been a while now. And he turned it down. And I was like, fine, you know what, mate? You want to go play your own football? You want to go make it in football? That's okay. Go away and do it. I'll go to find him, see what he's done. He retired immediately.
You're joking.
Just makes sense. If you were someone, even if you've fallen out of love of football, but you're like, well, I can just do training every week and get £2,000 a week, you would always do it. So please make it make sense. I'm sure it's probably because I've added a lot of leagues into the game, but things like this happen all the time. And another thing is when you offer a player way more money and they turn you down to go to another club, that's just me being petty because I'm a small club. But these changes, I think, would make the game better. These are just little tweaks. I mean, always better graphics, always updated things. And I think they've got the Champions League coming in this year.
Whoop-de-doo!
I'm not that bothered because you can just download packs and things online, legitimately. Give me your thoughts on what Football Manager 23 should contain for you. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Do you think my suggestions would make the game better?
I don't know.
Thank you for watching this far. If you liked what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe, and comment below as well. And if you'd like to get involved in the channel, please follow me. Subscribe to the channel. Go to Ponty to Prem if you want to get behind the Pontefract Collieries. We're now in the Premier League, in the Champions League. It's been a lot of fun. And until next time, guys, take care.